Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey said something very interesting.
Yeah, he did.
Christian McCaffrey said that the trade to the 49ers is the best thing that ever happened in his career. In his life? I don't want to say his life. Maybe I think he said his life, though.
Yeah, I think
And
he
he's
did
married.
too. Yeah.
So that says something. What do you think?
Well, I guess my mind went to, okay, that's great, and I can understand why he would say that. But the question I have, and I'll pose this to you, is who do you think is better off from this trade? Do you think the 49ers needed CMC more than he needed the 49ers, or vice versa? Because the way that I see it is the 49ers should be happy. This was the biggest thing that happened in Shanahan's life. I don't know what that season would have looked like if they didn't get CMC.
Good
They
question.
went undefeated with CMC. He was a clear difference maker immediately.
Yeah.
Debo got injured last year. If they don't have CMC, they don't have Debo, they don't have Mitchell, they might not make the playoffs, Grant. It would have been a struggle. And if they do make the playoffs, they probably get bounced in round one. CMC, I think, is more important in the 49ers than the 49ers are to CMC, as much as it was the biggest thing that's ever happened in his life, or however he put it.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, I think that why he said that, though, is like, it's not just that he's going to put up better numbers, because he put up really good numbers in Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like nothing counts when you're on the Panthers. Like, no one talks about you. The organization's terrible. Like, only way people notice you is if you're like really, really good. Otherwise, you're kind of playing in obscurity. You're not a celebrity, and who knows if you'll even get accolades. Like here, like Trent Williams, I felt like everyone like kind of knew he was really good, but as soon as he went from Washington to the Niners, all of a sudden everyone's like, he's the best player in the entire league. Like,
Right.
really? Now you say that at 34? Where were people saying that when he was 25?
Yeah.
So I think you just get talked about more, and all of a sudden Christian McCaffrey's looked at as like the best running back in the league. You know, pound for pound, if you count all things considered. Like, no one said that about him when he was in Carolina. Like, I think it's been good for him. I think it's been now he's like, you know, courtside. He's a red carpet guy now. But
there was a 2-year run where he was like arguably in there, but it did seem like he had kind of fallen from grace. He had those injuries.
he was like a fantasy football star, but not like a celebrity. Like now
That's
he's
true.
like
That's true.
he's like a ESPYs guy, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's like a bussin' with the boys kind of guy, you know?
He's a bussin' with the boy. Now he was not bussin' with the boys before. Now he's officially bussin'.
No, he's
And I think
on
he likes
all the
that.
buses with the boys.
True. So I see what he means by that. I don't think he wants to be a celebrity. I'm gonna give him that. I don't think he's like George. I just think he wants credit, and I think from his perspective, I don't know, you know, what if he feels people hold things against him, if it's the injury history, if it's his Caucasianness at running back. I don't know what it is, but I think he feels that he always gets slighted. So now on the Niners, he's got the backing of Kyle Shanahan and a bunch of people that think he's really special, and he likes that. So he deserves it. He deserves it. He's a really good player who works hard and isn't like
he's a part of a winning organization now. I mean, that's for a guy like CMC who works as hard as he does, was arguably the best running back there for a couple years in the NFL. I think this does have to be rewarding. It's like, finally, I'm not just working to get paid or working to be the best at my position. I'm working to also win a Super Bowl. Finally, I think he seems like the ultimate competitor. And so for him, winning a Super Bowl really would mean something.
Absolutely. Agree. Montana talk again. Haha, says Dave Barclay. Look up Glacier Lake. I certainly will. I missed a bunch.
My thing is, I just can't. I don't know if I can live in a place that just snows a ton for a big chunk of the year. I don't do cold very well.
Like, yeah, I'm so not just addicted to the internet, but like tied to it because it's how I make money. But like, it is kind of nice. I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years every day. The idea of like just going to Montana for 2 weeks and just be totally disconnected and just like read books and fish like it's 1930. Like that would be kind of fun. But I don't see myself doing it. I just don't.
Can't do it.
It'd be fun though.
Maybe when I'm older. I'm gonna be in Costa Rica at the end of June for about 10 days. That's gonna be a nice little disconnect. So
I might have to do that too.
Kind of forces you know what I mean?
Well, my wife has a friend in Nicaragua,
Oh,
so we might have to go meet up,
do it.
kick it. Yeah, okay. All right. Going back, Dave Barclay says, Grant, you're right. 23 is my number. CMC. I mean, it's like getting a Terrell Davis jersey in 1996. It's like probably 7. Probably a good time. Now's the time.
Probably.
Now's the time. Dave, although now he's probably going to, I don't want to jinx it, man. He's going to get hurt week 1 like the last two. The last 2 Niners starting running backs have gotten hurt week 1.
That's true.
They haven't gotten to carry 7. So McCaffrey, whoo, I don't know what it is.
Just sit out week
destination
1.
Stuff.
Just sit him out week 1.
David Baker, thank you very much. Very generous. $20. Thank you very much. Joseph Stockbridge, thanks for the Spotify uploads on lunch at work now. Oh yeah, only the real OGs know that I be constantly uploading my Spotify playlist with some good stuff. I made a Jazzy Faye playlist. All of Jazzy Faye's best productions.
Jazzy Faye? Jazzy Fizzle?
Like Jazzy Faye. Jazzy Fizzle, Product Shizzle. Also, Jermaine Dupri, who I thought, a lot of fun and it's kind of same era.
Good producer.
Montana. Glass half full guy. Is Grant allowed at tight end you? I demand your report from there. LOL, JK. I should just show up like in a disguise. Be like, hi, my name's Ross.
Just wear a luchador. They'll let you in.
A luchador. Yeah. Just show up just super broed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Baker says, how similar is McCaffrey to Rodgers? Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Aaron Rodgers? I don't think he's going on any dark retreats.
Maybe. I think that's what he's talking about in the sense that now you're in New York and you're finally Green Bay is such a, it's just such an iconic franchise. Like, I don't know. Is he more famous now that he's on the Jets? Like one of the lamest franchises ever, but they're in New York. Actually, New Jersey.
Think so.
No disrespect to New Jersey.
Green Bay is football royalty. It just is.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah.
They call themselves Titletown.
Yeah.
Every street is named after someone who was with the Packers. Have you been there? It's amazing. Like,
I've never
make it real
there.
clear. Like,
love to
we only care about one thing. Get it real clear. We're about two. Football, cheese curds. That's it. Yeah. That's what we freaking do.
Yep.
Gotta love that. Dave Barclay says winners suck, Jesse.
That's what I would worry about. Yeah.
David Baker making it rain. Rodgers fishing off Highway 39, off 395 and close to Nevada City. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. My brother has a spot up yonder way, sort of around Nevada City, Grass Valley. There's also a little tiny town there called Rough and Ready, and I have the hat because it's the best name of a city ever. Rough and Ready.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Jeez,
Rough and Ready. It's the name of town for real.
I don't know if that's yeah.
I know. What are they alluding to? The Gold Rush. It's Gold Rush Town. But now it's just, who knows? Tinker says, what in the tarnation? What in the world are we talking about? Today we're talking about Montana and fly fishing. You didn't get the memo?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of Niners mixed in, but mostly Montana and fly fishing. So let's keep the conversation on topic.
It's 49ers After Dark. It's like a whole production in itself. It's just wherever the conversation goes.
Now Dave Barclay and David Baker are talking to each other through the super chats in a very generous fashion. David Baker, I'm from Grass Valley. If you've never been to Grass Valley, it's very cool. It's got this whole downtown where they have like constant festivals and music things. There's always things going on. It's really nice for a small little town, Grass Valley. And it's like an hour away from Tahoe if you're into skiing and things like that. It's a good place to go.